time I come down to California, I think about film and Hollywood and story, and how there are some things very much the same in our SagePresence model for storytelling, storytelling for life, storytelling for business. And there's some differences between the way we think about it and the way that Hollywood thinks about it. If you talk to people who study story structure in film, there's a key ingredient that we don't use, and it is called the villain. Talk to anyone in Hollywood. Stories need a villain. We have to have someone to fight against. We have to have someone to defeat. SagePresence does not believe that that's true in real life. And SagePresence's model for storytelling doesn't have a villain. So every story has to be about someone. We call that the main character. And main characters are groups of people who have challenges. There's something going on that they're dealing with. We call this the negative beginning or the not so happy beginning. It's a problem. This person or group of people has this certain problem. Where they want to be is in a better place. The middle of the story is action, and the middle of the story gets the main character to the better place. Hollywood wants to create a villain. Why Hollywood needs a bad guy is we want to see the humanization of our problems, and we'd love to live in a world where we can defeat that problem. SagePresence isn't into that very thinking, the philosophy that you have to defeat someone to succeed. That's not really who we are, and we don't think the real world requires a villain. Real world does require a problem, however. Something has to be not as good as it could be. Something has to be a challenge or a difficulty or a struggle. The problem is what motivates the action to get to a better place, so we do need that. But in real world, you don't have to personify your problem as a human. You don't need to make someone pay. I actually am not a big fan of that aspect of entertainment storytelling. We want to see someone pay. And I don't really want to foster that in my thinking. I don't need anyone to pay. If you believe in the win-win, we can solve the problem, get to a better place without anyone needing to pay. That's how I think. And definitely, I want my business to be focused on building win-win relationships and seeing how, by doing this thing, we can succeed. It's all about aligning on one solution, a middle of the story, to get the people you care about forward. And that is how story can create a win-win. And that is why, in real life and in your business, story does not require a villain.